Pluto, thanks so much for pushing 15 minutes. My last session ran a little long.
Yeah, no worries.
We left off last week. How has everything been?
Yeah, good. Well, same.
Okay, so still feeling a little bit of anxiety?
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that may have triggered this?
No. Well, it's a pretty quiet week. Except for when I got caught in a line with Uranus and Neptune and I could hear them talking about me.
And how did that make you feel?
Angry. At first, and then hurt. You know, because it made me feel really small.
Of course, that makes sense. Were you able to discuss these feelings you were having with them?
Why bother? Nobody cares about me. Not anymore, they don't.
Okay, now, Pluto, remember how hard you've worked, okay? You are worthy, you have a voice, and you deserve respect. What do we always say?
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
You need to remember that. And we need to create some healthier coping mechanisms for you. Did you bring it up with Sun?
No.
How come?
I couldn't see Sun because I was caught behind Jupiter's massive ass.
Oh, okay. What did we say about tearing down other planets?
So what am I supposed to do? Just sit there and take it? Take this abuse, this banishment? I'm supposed to spend eternity rotating around these assholes who think they're better than me.
Okay, this is the work that we do here, Pluto. You have made a lot of progress.
You know, I found myself looking at Jupiter's moons, and I thought, is that how they see me? Just another moon bending at their every gravitational whim?
Now, Pluto.
Only I'm cast to the edge of the solar system like some piece of space junk.
Pluto.
Newsflash, at least I'm not covered in gaseous farts and gaudy rings that just look tacky.
Okay, come on, Pluto. You're bigger than that.
Am I? Am I bigger? Obviously not enough to still be a planet. And you know what? Don't even get me started on that backstabbing bitch Neil deGrasse Tyson. 1 minute he's singing my praises, the next he's denying that we had any sort of relationship. He won't even look at me. Never mind, consider exploring me. I have no respect for that man.
Well, that's a pretty cold thing to say, Pluto.
I'm negative 400 degrees, Denise. You want to talk cold?
Okay, look. You have faced a lot of feelings of betrayal.
You think, Denise?
Okay, Pluto, I'm gonna need you to watch your language here in this session, okay? You're giving me a lot of negative energy, and you know what the astrologists say, when you get worked up, incredibly bad things happen.
Okay, yeah, because I'm in the sky, that's why your husband left you.
I am asking kindly that you respect me and watch your temper.
You know what, shove my temper up your anus. God, Denise, shut the fuck up. You're a terrible therapist and your husband left you because you suck so hard.
Okay, I think we're done.
You think? Take a fucking social cue, Denise.
Look, I understand that you're angry, but I think we need to refocus your energy on why exactly it's so important to be a planet for you. Why you need this label when it changes nothing inherently about you.
Well, it would be nice. I liked having it. I liked being part of the team.
And what about comets?
What about them?
They're cool. They're not part of a team.
Yeah, comets are sick.
You know, you could be a comet.
No.
No, I'm serious. You know, I just actually read this this article published by Harvard's International Comet Quarterly that suggested that you could be one.
What? No. Really? What were they? What were they saying about me?
Well, I'll email the link to you, but you know, I could really see that for you. That kind of like flair, that independence, you know, very fiery.
I mean, you know, I always thought I'd look good with a tail.
Oh, it would definitely be a showstopper.
Yeah. I like that.
Okay, well, we are out of time, but I think this is a really good place to stop. Let's dive into comments next week, shall we?
Okay. Yes, great. Thank you. I'm sorry for what I said about your husband. Oh, that was uncalled for. I shouldn't have said it to your face anyway.
No, that's perfect. That's perfectly understandable. I probably shouldn't have shared all that stuff about Brian with you, but I'll see you next week, okay?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, thank you to Akana. We filmed a video over on her channel as well, so make sure you head on over there, give her a subscribe, and then I will see you next week.